So there's this guy I know. We're gonna call him Frank because that's his name. And this guy we're calling Frank because Frank is in fact his name is the whitest black guy I've ever known in my life. He's even whiter than me. I'm pretty white. He just says and does things that you don't normally hear or see black people say or do. Although he is physically black, like he might get pulled over for no reason kind of black, the cop is going to feel like shit after Frank starts talking. Frank's going to say something like, "Now, why would you pull me over right now? This is so disturbing. I know I wasn't doing anything wrong. I am so shocked and appalled at this system." The cop's going to be like, "Did you just say shocked and appalled?" "I'm so sorry, sir. Please enjoy the rest of your day." And he's going to look at the partner. "You got that on the body cam, right? Audio too?" That was weird. Now, I worked with Frank for a few years. He was one of my supervisors until I finally ran him off. But there was this one time I remember I was cleaning up in my area at the end of the day. And I'm pretty well known for singing while I work. But this particular time, I was singing a song called "I've Been Working on the Railroad." There's this coworker of mine who we're going to call Theo, because that's his name. This coworker of mine who we're calling Theo because Theo is in fact his name stops me in the middle of my song and says, "Hey, no black man knows the words to 'I've been working on the railroad.'" I was just like, really? What a racist thing to say. Now, Theo is black himself, but still, it's pretty racist. But I let it go. About 10 minutes later or so, we're all getting ready to clock out, and Frank's standing over at his computer finishing up his day. So I had to stop him and I said, "Frank, do you know the words to 'I've Been Working on the Railroad'?" And Frank started singing it. Like, all of it. Not just the beginning part that everybody knows, that "I've been working on the railroad all the live long day." No, he was singing the entire song. He was going, "Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn?" So I was like, hey Theo, you were wrong, man. Frank knows the words to "I've Been Working on the Railroad." And without skipping a beat, Theo goes, "Frank don't count. Frank's not black. Frank's whiter than you." And when I say Frank's whiter than you, I don't mean Frank's whiter than you in this particular context. I actually mean he's whiter than me. I don't know how white you really are. You might be black. You might be whiter than that kid from Powder. He's pretty white. But, I really think it's kind of a bum rap that people say he's a white black man. What does that even mean? You know? Is it because, like, he really doesn't have any street credit? Lord knows I don't have any street credit. He don't neither. Is it the way he carries himself? How he talks? Proper English. No slang words. Ever. Unless he's making fun of somebody who uses slang words, and then it's actually kind of hilarious to hear somebody talk in slang who doesn't talk in slang normally. It's pretty funny to me. But that's enough about Frank being the whitest black guy ever. I mostly just pick on him myself because he's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. No offense if you are a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, it's just I think you suck. I personally am a Bengals fan, Cincinnati Bengals. So obviously I'm way better than you. But he would come into work wearing a Steelers t-shirt, and I would joke around like, "Yo, dude, somebody shit all over your shirt, man. That's fucked up. Who did that? I'm gonna beat their ass." When COVID hit, we were all deemed essential because our lives suck. We had to start wearing masks at work. He came in with a Steelers mask on. And I couldn't help myself. I said, "Damn, Frank, I didn't know you were into ass to mouth. That's pretty nasty." But to each his own, I guess. None of my business. Now, the only thing that would really truly be remembered about Frank, other than the fact that he is the whitest black guy ever and being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, is he treated us all like we were on a football team. He'd slap us in the ass and go, "Good job, team." I always thought it was kind of gay. But he insisted that it wasn't gay because when he would do it, he would always do it when he had a glove on. Still, it's pretty gay. And it amused him. He would walk up, stand next to me, reach in his pocket, pull out a glove just to watch my fat ass run away. And it didn't matter how fast you run, neither. Frank keeps up, not even trying. Frank's just walking, chilling. Knows he's going to catch you. Kind of like those kids running away from Jason Voorhees. They're running for dear life. Jason's chilling, taking his time with that machete. And just like Jason always catches up to those kids, Frank will always catch up to me. And all of you. But again, he insists it's not gay. Because he's wearing a glove. Worst logic I ever heard in my life, really. You know, by that logic, I could say, fuck some dude in the ass. It wouldn't be gay, as long as I'm wearing a condom. Now, I'm not gay, but if I ever wanted to experiment, I could, without being accused of being gay, because I'm wearing a condom. Or if I decided I was going to start sucking dick. Every guy on the face of the planet knows ain't nothing gayer than sucking a dick. But if that dick has a condom over it, preferably a flavored one, then it's all good. I'm not gay. By that logic. But there is one time it did kind of get gay. I'll never forget this time. Frank lost his knife at work. And this knife that he lost was pretty sacred to him. He walked up to me and he told me that he couldn't find his knife. And then he showed me his bare hand. Said if he didn't find his knife by the end of the shift, he was going raw dog. That's where he's going to slap me in the ass without wearing a glove. And I'm not going to lie. I was shocked. I was scared. But I was also impressed that he even knew the term at all, just knowing the way he was. I was like, "Frank, how do you even know that? How do you even know that term?" He said, "I overheard Brian say it." Now, we're not going to talk about Brian right now. We'll talk about Brian a later time. You know, just that he overheard Brian say raw dog. And he didn't know what raw dog meant. He just assumed that it wasn't too far off. That was pretty funny to me. But Frank has since left us, and a lot has changed. Some things that used to happen, they don't happen anymore. So I wrote a little song. It's called "Since Frank's Been Gone."